I'm always ready to like try to get somebody to like ink up their virgin skin.
So virgin skin is a bit of a red flag.
It's not a red flag, but it definitely makes me feel like you haven't lived enough.
Hi everyone, welcome back to No More Ink, the official after show for Ink Master that also serves up some of the tastiest topics in the world of tattooing. I'm your host, Ryan Ashley, and joining me today is a popular influencer and co-creator of the WHOREible Decisions podcast, Mandii B. Hi.
Hi, Ryan.
Welcome. Thanks for coming.
No, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. So tell me about this podcast. What is the deal?
Oh my goodness. So I've been doing it for about 8 years now.
Cool.
We are sexually liberated, reclaiming the word whore. So it's literally WHOREible Decisions with a W. How you dig into tattoos, we dig into kinks and sexuality and all of the things that your parents probably didn't talk to you about.
Well, yeah, well, I wonder how awkward that conversation would have been. Depends on the kink, I suppose.
Well, no, not only kinks though, like, right, we grew up, there's a mom and a dad, there's a husband and a wife. We dig into kind of the non-traditional routes of relationships as well. So ethical non-monogamy, maybe there's two moms, maybe there's two dads.
Absolutely, and I think it's time for that, for people to actually embrace themselves and embrace what makes them happy, what their desires really are, and for all of us to support each other in that.
Yeah,
right?
and so I'm dying on the lines for sharing all of my life and business on my podcast. So I open up about my dating, my partners, the situationships, all the things that work and don't work.
Do you think tattoos have an influence when it comes to attraction and type of person and connection?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think so. However, I've dated guys without tattoos, and that becomes a conversation. Like, so when are you gonna get tatted? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when I see a whole body without ink, I'm like, what have you been doing all of your life?
Tattoos to me aren't just aesthetic. It's a lifestyle, and it's a culture, and it's a way of connecting with other people. And so I don't think it has anything to do with physically what someone looks like, but it's that missing aspect of life that I think I need so that that person understands something that's so important to me. Do you have any matching tattoos with a partner?
So I have tattoos with two best friends. So me and my best friend both got this one. So I'm from Orlando, so I got my state tatted with a heart over where Orlando would be on a map. And then I have one right here where it says, "You keep me safe," and my best friend has, "You keep me wild." And didn't think twice, like, yeah, let me get matching tattoos with my best friend. A partner though? I don't know why. Look at that. I don't know. Human psychology. It doesn't make sense.
So for me, it's like, even though, because I do have matching tattoos or corresponding tattoos with partners, right?
Oh.
But I don't regret them, and I still don't, because at that time that we got those, we really felt what we felt, and it's a reminder that at that time it was real.
So let me ask you then, is there a difference between matching tattoos and names?
Yes. The names are the kiss of death.
Okay, the names are the bad thing, right? Okay, I'm with you there. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Because when you get someone's name on you, you're basically committing to breaking up. It's an omen. It's an omen.
It's like if you buy your boyfriend shoes, he's gonna walk out of your life. Have you heard of that?
No.
No, they say never buy your boyfriend shoes.
Oh my God.
'Cause they're gonna walk out of your life.
I'm thinking of the closet of shoes I purchased for my ex-husband, and I'm like, that's why.
That's why. Oh yeah, it's the omen. It's the omen.
But yes, no shoes and no tattoos.
Okay, boom.
Well, before we get into Ink Master and what went down this week, we're going to revisit a prior season for Ink Remastered. Fans know that the end of each episode brings an elimination, but we decided to give some former contestants another go at the tattoo that sent them packing.
It's gonna be hard to send somebody home after doing two nice tattoos. I mean, I identify with the style that Nikki did a lot more, but Kelly did such a great job on every aspect of her tattoo.
Nikki, you do not have what it takes to be an Ink Master.
Today, we have one of my best friends, Nikki Simpson, redoing a lady face from season 8. Let's take a look at her second chance.
Well, she already went head on instead of profile, so that looks sexy.
And you know what I love about it?
That looks nice.
She kept the same, it's almost an evolved version of the same lady. The same.
I was about to say, definitely
head,
looks the same. The lips are still pouty. Like, I like the head on. I really like it.
Oh, me too.
Even the same scarf. Do you think she keeps the same colors too?
I don't know.
Oh,
my
I really like this. Look at the eyes.
Nikki!
Look at the eyes.
Oh, I'm so proud. It's crazy. The original tattoo was done 8 years ago.
Oh my
And
goodness.
so we all evolve as people and as artists, and we develop. And just with this, I can see the amount of development and evolution that she's gone through in the
There's
last.
an evolution in the lashes for sure,
Right?
okay? Because lashes have changed over time. I love this.
And even in the coins hanging from the scarf, do you see in the
Oh, the
second,
detail.
the overlapping and the
Yeah.
3D effect and the,
Oh, and she added the jewels.
yes,
That's your
she's
thing.
so good.
She knew you were going to see it. So she was like,
She's-
let me add the jewels in here for Ryan.
Bitch, I love Nikki.
This looks great.
She's amazing. All right, without any further ado, let's get into the ink. For anyone scared of spoilers, now is the time to skip ahead. On this episode of Ink Master, there's no flash challenge. We are getting straight into this week's elimination tattoo. We're testing precision with portraits, and not just any portraits, service dog portraits. Do you have any pet tattoos?
You know, I was thinking about it. And I don't have any pet tattoos, but I do have a koi fish on me. That's the only animal that I have tatted on me. And I think everyone gets koi fishes at some point in their time. Do you have any koi fishes on you? No?
Fish freak me out.
Do they?
Yeah, they freak me out.
Ah, I love it. You can play with the colors. And oh wait, I'm lying. I also have a phoenix on my shoulder. So I have animals on me.
Animals. Well, koi and phoenix are very representative of transformation, and though, and
Girl, I just
growth
like the
and-
colors. I didn't know what it I was like, this look pretty. Yeah, put that on me.
Well, before we dive deeper into Ink Master, first we're going to play probably my favorite part of this segment. It's a little game called the Sketch It Challenge.
Oh boy, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited. It's like the most fun I have all day.
Okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Let's do it.
So you're gonna get a secret word,
Okay.
and it's a tattoo-related word. You're gonna have an unlimited amount of time to sketch this thing. We're not gonna time you, and I'm gonna try to guess what it is.
Oh, charades. This is.
I love it,
Let's
right?
do it. Let's
It's the
do
best
it.
part of the
Yes,
day.
I'm here for it.
All right, are you ready?
I am ready.
Am I ready? Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Boom.
2
Wait.
right
Oh,
hands.
not. First off, is that 6 fingers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your alien, baby.
Yeah.
We got our nails done.
Uh-huh.
Some stilettos.
Yep.
Love the red. Best friend tattoos? Matching tattoos?
Boom.
Yeah. We were just talking
Okay, see,
about
I did that.
it.
Exactly. I was like, okay, here
Our
we go.
whole
So I'm
combo is-
matching with my alien bae.
Oh, I love it. All right, it's my turn.
Okay.
This word might be a little unexpected. I'm gonna have some fun with it.
An unexpected word.
It's an unexpected word.
Okay. If anyone has guessed it already, they're from another planet because what is going on? Okay, you're drawing a face. Okay, it's not portrait. It's okay.
We're doing a little shadow.
Okay.
Little
All right.
eyeshadow.
A little eyeshadow.
We'll do a little. All of this is unnecessary for the word. I just
Okay.
thought maybe.
Okay.
I just thought
but
maybe.
you're giving me a face. You're giving me a face.
I just thought maybe I'd take you on a little ride.
Okay. A smile.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
This is what I need you to watch.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, fine line, texture, hair. This is eyebrows.
Yep. What am I doing?
Stroking.
Uh-huh.
Brush strokes. Fine strokes.
Oh wait, I have a perfect idea.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. Dial. That's them talking. Thank you. Okay. But stroke realism ain't a thing.
What is this?
No, girl.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, a tattoo gun.
Right. So this is more of the cosmetic tattooing.
Oh, like the permanent.
Do you know what it's called?
Oh, is it etching? No. No, girl. Mom? No,
should
I don't know.
Can I say it? Microblading.
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 Girl, and I was about to use the B word because I knew that.
Microblading.
I knew that. You know what's crazy? I got microblading
That's
done.
what I said. It looks so real. All right, well, next up is tattoo review. Let's take a look at the art from this week and these adorable service pups. All right, so this was Pony's tattoo. What do you think about this one?
I think it's really cute. To me, the stout looks a little shorter on the drawing, but I think he did a really good job getting the detail in like the collar and the hook, and I mean, even all of the white hair is precisely put where it needs to be. So I like this.
Absolutely. I think you did a good job with all those textures. And I totally see what you're talking about with the snout. What happens is, think about a label like this, right?
Yes.
And you wrap a label around this cup. Now, when you look at it from one angle,
Yes.
what was once flat is now foreshortened, right? So as you wrap a tattoo around a curved surface, it shortens it when you look at it from that angle.
Okay.
And so
that makes sense.
yeah, I mean, but this is something artists have to look out for, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is Stephanie.
So I love this one.
Yeah.
This one probably would have been my second favorite. I think like literally the exact expression is in the eyes. And to me, that's always the hard part about portraits is getting their eyes read or have feeling or see something. I love this.
Well, they say the soul is in the eyes.
Yes,
The eyes
and
are
there's soul in this dog.
Yeah. This one is Jade.
Okay.
This dog's name was Whiskey. He was so cool.
Do you see the same dog? I think the eyes are a little bigger in the drawing than in the actual dog.
I think Jade went a little bit light with the
Okay.
salt and pepper texture in between the eyes and on the top of the snout.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
in Jade's tattoo, it's soft and beautiful and put in so nice.
Yeah.
But it reads more as a gray tone than a black and white peppered
Which
effect.
it is peppered.
And you have to always take the person's skin into consideration. So this canvas in particular had lots of freckles on it,
I see.
right? Which adds texture to the solid areas. So then you have to overcompensate that texture with a stronger, more contrasted texture, or else the whole thing is gonna read textured and it's not gonna get that grit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course. I didn't even see that, but once you
Yeah.
pointed it out, I saw the texture
Yeah.
in the skin.
Okay, so this one was Joseph. What do you think?
I like it. To me, this looks like a golden retriever and this is a white dog. So I know that over time it'll lighten up, but I think this one was a little difficult.
I think this is another one of those examples where the original photo was a lot wider, and so when it was wrapped around a circular thing, it
Yeah.
made the dog look longer and more slender.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But that's the tricky part about this challenge in particular is before you can even attempt the tattoo, you need to define for yourself what it is that makes this dog this dog. So this one is done by Anthony, and it was Anthony's very first dog portrait ever.
Killed it.
Right.
The whiskers, the nose, again, the eyes. There's a soul behind those eyes, the wrinkles in the forehead. I really like this tattoo.
Oh, this one was done by Trevor. See, I can't even, whenever I look
Yeah.
at this picture, I'm like, oh, he's a good dog.
This is the only artist, if I'm not mistaken, that fit the whole body of a dog here. So I like this. Again, it looks, this is a good portrait.
The original photo looks like it was taken almost with like a fisheye lens,
Yes.
right? For that really exaggerated.
Yes.
And so that's why it translated
And that was
so
captured
cool.
well.
Yes, absolutely.
I thought this was a great photo to capture the full essence of the dog.
Oh, I absolutely agree. It's personality, it's
I love it.
precision, it's cool. It's a good one.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh my God, this one
This-
was cats.
This one, from far, I was like, oh, it's really dark. And then as soon as they showed this close-up shot, I was like, nailed it.
I literally, even right now, I just got goosebumps, just for real got goosebumps thinking about when I walked up to this canvas and saw this in person for the first time, I felt something.
Nailed it.
She nailed it. And the closer you zoom in, the closer you really, like photo hunt almost. You go picture to picture,
Yeah.
picture to picture. I couldn't find a single area that wasn't replicated like a printer.
Each hair, each whisker.
Everyone.
What I love what Kat did as well is she enclosed it entirely. So it's not just a half background, you have a full scope all the way around.
She was like, hey, I'm gonna give you this like A+ tattoo, and just for you as a little bonus, here's a perfect circle as well. So this was the only color portrait of the day done by
Yes.
James, who is not in any way a portrait artist.
And this is literally what you said about circles. That bubble is wonky. It's also crazy too, because when I first saw this, I was like, oh, he has the easiest portrait. This is fun, it's color. And I know James is not really great with black and white, so I was like, oh, this is he's gonna nail it. Yeah, no, which is why he ended up in the bottom. But I think it's really the bubbles here. It's actually not even the dog. I think the dog still is done well, but it's everything else around it.
When you look at the photo of this dog,
Yes.
the dog reads as a warm brown brindle, right?
Yes.
And then in the tattoo that he did, he brought grays and blues in instead. So you lose the warmth of the dog.
It's not chocolate, it's giving black.
We said the dog looks aged 10 years, like it's getting gray.
Ah,
you know, look
that
at the
too.
snout.
You're right.
Okay, this one was Lucy's.
You know what's crazy? As soon as I watched this episode, I said, oop, what's one of the worst things? If a tattoo looks incomplete. That's all I've heard on all of the seasons of Ink Master, and I know she wanted to focus on the dog, but as soon as I saw those flowers that absolutely don't have enough texture, it looks incomplete, I said this is a bottom tattoo. I also don't know, I guess that's maybe a petal from the flower it took me a while to see what that was because that's not in the picture.
Yeah.
So we're talking precision. Where did that petal come from?
Yeah.
You know?
I think she needed another hour. All right, let's recap. After a blind review from the judges, Kat is the highest ranked, and Lucy was at the bottom, along with James.
This is a double elimination.
Plot twist.
I love double elimination.
Oh, I love it. Sick looking at their faces when we dropped the bomb. Lucy and James will face off with a fellow contestant of their own choosing.
But the artist you challenge will have the power to decide the style and subject that you both must tattoo for your head-to-head face-off.
Lucy chooses Joseph, who picks a black and gray realistic panda with graffiti elements, and James chooses a face-off with Trevor, who picks black and gray realistic skull and rose. I think Lucy was brilliant in choosing a red panda, though, because these are the loopholes you have to exploit, okay? If you don't specify what species of panda, then the option is yours,
Then the option is out there. And I think graffiti allows you to add the pops of color and make
fun
fun.
to it.
I think the red panda was the best tattoo out of all 4 tattoos, personally.
I love panda, and I am Chinese.
I think this red panda, in my opinion, was the best tattoo that Lucy has done in this competition to this date so far.
Oh, wow.
It was so absolutely, I mean, look at the whiskers. Look how, as opposed to the dog whiskers that were chunky, look at how she redeemed herself.
You know what's crazy? When they said it in the episode that those letters spell out red panda, I said, oh, she wins.
It's over.
I said, that is so creative.
Let's look at these two, the skulls. So with this tattoo that James did, it's not that I have a major problem with any of it. I just don't really feel any way about it, right?
Yeah,
I don't feel either way.
Right.
I don't feel any way. It's James is a great tattooer. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a fine tattoo, right?
It's a tattoo.
But when you look at Trevor's, it's so good. It is so good. And so when I'm comparing 2 tattoos that each have a skull and a rose, and I feel nothing for the skulls, all I have left to go on are the roses. And to me, this rose was on such another level from the skulls that I'm like, if I feel pretty whatever about anything, I'm going for the one piece of either of these tattoos that I would actually get tattooed, and it's that rose.
Seeing him trip up in this dog portrait challenge, James does have some sort of kryptonite. And knowing that he really likes doing color, like, let's do black and gray, dude.
Trevor wasn't playing the game to his strong suit. He went into this face-off, instead of thinking, this might be the last tattoo I do, I'm gonna go out with a bang and do the best tattoo that I can do. He didn't think that way.
Yeah, no.
He tried to throw James under the bus and be like, well, I'm not a black and gray artist, but James is definitely not a black and gray artist, so I'm gonna try to screw James as opposed to
leaning into his strength. I mean, but to me too, we just saw James not be great, and he's admitted he's not great at portraits. Do another portrait. Get him really, that's not what he's strong in. Do that again.
Yeah, that's true. It was crazy for me this week watching Pony and Stephanie realize that James might not make it to the end and taking advantage of that.
I would really like to see us make it to the end together. And I think that we can help each other.
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely down.
James and Anthony are strong competitors. I just want to see them taken out.
Damn, you're an assassin.
I love being a fan of winners.
Yeah.
And so when I see all of like the people that aren't that great wanting to gun to get the top dog out of there, I'm just like, nope, that's why he gonna eliminate you. It's coming, just wait. So I actually loved watching that. They were like, no, we have to get him out of here because he's gonna beat us.
Yeah.
And so I'm rooting for James.
I love that.
But I'm rooting for James now, yeah.
At the end of the episode, we say goodbye to both Joseph and Trevor. Important to note that neither of these guys were originally in the bottom this week, but they were called out, and now they're both going home. All right, well, this has been honestly lovely.
I love it.
We
You're
could
like
do it
my
all
new
day.
bestie now.
I know, right? Like, let's just screw the rest of the day. You want to go get a drink?
Right, and do.
So I would love to know how you feel about an important topic in our world of tattooing.
Yes.
If you could give your State of the Union address on tattooed body parts. So I
Okay.
know that you're very open and very comfortable with sexuality and body parts and all of that. Do you feel like there are certain areas of the body that should be off limits, or do you think everyone should just be able to tattoo whatever they want and it's still considered sexy or attractive? Like, are you turned off by certain things being tattooed?
I am very pro-choice all the way around when it comes to our bodies. So I think everything can be tatted. I would say consensually, it might be weird for the tattoo artist, right? Like, if I think of the most random place on my body that I would want tatted, that I would be like, whoa, would anybody even tat it? I want my Buddha hole tatted. So I used to read like Zane back in the day, and they used to refer to the butthole as a chocolate starfish. And so not that I would want to put a starfish on my butt, but maybe make it look like a gem. Okay, so let me ask you. I come into your shop and I want you to put those beautiful gems around my Buddha hole. Would you, like, is that something that would even make you feel comfortable?
Me?
Okay.
I'm comfortable with whatever. The more novelty the experience, the
Okay.
better for me. I'm not uncomfortable by anyone or their bodies or anything, because to me, everything is about intention, right?
Yeah.
Are you intentionally trying to make me feel comfortable, or are you
Do you just really want this?
genuinely really want this, and it's,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Have you ever felt uncomfortable tatting a certain body part, and what did they want and where was it?
So I've had a lot of people over the years email me about dick tattoos,
Oh.
right? I'll do it, but I'm gonna charge you a handling fee for sure.
Come on, handling
A
fee.
handling fee.
I know
What?
that's right.
Well, I do wish this didn't have to end,
Again, we could have been here all day.
right?
Absolutely.
Just do our own after show.
Let's go watch another episode.
Let's do it. Roll the tape. Just do a whole season. It's
Literally.
a season review. So tell everyone where we can find you, where we can follow you, and what's
Yes.
up for the future.
So on YouTube, it's Mandii B TV with 2 eyes. You can listen to me every Monday, Horrible Decisions, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. I am releasing a book next year with my co-host under Charlemagne's imprint and Simon & Schuster. So really excited
Amazing.
about that dropping next year.
Amazing. Congrats.
Thank you.
Incredible. All right, well, that's it for No More Ink. Don't forget to watch this season on Paramount Plus, and don't forget to subscribe to the Ink Master YouTube channel for everything Ink Master.